Welcome to Citizenship Expert. Are you preparing for the U.S. Citizenship Test in 2025? This video covers the latest 100 civics questions and answers to help you pass your USCIS interview with confidence. Updated for 2025 with the most current answers, easy to follow and clear explanations, perfect for and 400 naturalization interview preparation. Subscribe to Citizenship Expert for more study guides, interview tips, and test updates. Let's get started. Citizenship Expert.
What is the capital of your state? How many amendments does Constitution have? "27. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who was the first president? George Washington. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who vetoes bills? The President. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. When was the Constitution written? (1787). When must all men register for the Selective Service. At age 18. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name your U.S. representative. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who is the governor of your state now? Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name 1 war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name 1 state that borders Canada. New York. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who was the first president? George Washington.